Greetings, YouTube. It is ironic that in the past 24 hours, as Kabam tries to put out the fire that public relations nightmares can achieve when you have valid complaints that are met with kind of smug indifference at best. You have the unstoppable, unblockable bundles premiering in the game because, in terms of poor response to communication, Kabam is unstoppable. And they're the opposite of unblockable when it comes to the forums. They will block so many people. I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten from summoners in the past year telling me, Prof, I just wanted to make a comment about a node and I was as respectful as possible. Sometimes I'll even get sent like a message being like, Prof, does this look good before I post to the forums? I really don't want to be banned, but I just want to have my comment heard. And then you see that the thread has been closed and that summoner eventually their comments don't actually appear on the forums because they're silenced. So, for a limited time, unstoppable, unblockable bundles are available in the unit store with champions, noted for their ability to be hard to knock down and keep down. Those who have become uncollected can expand their team with the following offer that we are going to visually see now. So, it is the same price as the early access bundle. But what Kabam likes to do in these is they replace the 30% boosts with level 3 revives. And I'm not saying that level 3 revives are bad at all. In fact, they're great, and you can't get them really anywhere. 60% health is awesome, especially because with the percentage of health pots, you reward taking in 6-star champions because they have more health. You also reward boosting up to improve the overall health pool of that champion before using a potion or especially a revive. But at the same time, they haven't carried over the 1,000 6-star hero crystal shards that are in the early access bundles to these sort of like the early access bundles, but not nearly as effective offers, and they've kept the same price. $50 is so much money to spend in the Marvel Casino of Champions when you don't have the guarantee of the same amount of 6-star shards or 30% boost. Why not have both? Why not have 3 level 3 revives and 3 30% boosts along with the 1,000 6-star shards before you get to the 5 gamble crystals? Wouldn't that make the most sense? Kabam, I can't imagine you would be losing tons of money as a company if you did that. You'd just be selling more offers, which should be your goal. Okay, so we have the 6-star hero crystal, the same kind of idea that several of you have tried for and failed to get Aegon in the past week or so, because you can get a 4 to 6-star Aegon in this. Annihilus, Bishop, Cable, Captain Marvel, Carnage, Colossus, Cyclops Blue Team, because Cyclops is apparently unblockable and unstoppable. I get that Cyclops Special 1 and maybe even Special 2 can be unblockable, but you don't spend $50 to get a 5 or even 6-star Cyclops. You just don't do it. And for that matter, you don't do it for Diablo either. Or Groot. Wow. Look at that. Look at the 3 back-to-back-to-back trash champions in the Cyclops Blue Team, Diablo, and Groot. Havoc, great. Heimdall for synergy purposes. Hulk, Ragnarok, Iron Man, Infinity War, Juggernaut. He is unstoppable, but that doesn't mean you want to stop yourself to buy this offer. Killmonger, Fatty himself, Kingpin, Korg, Loki, Longshot, Man-Thing, Morningstar, Nick Fury, Nova, Old Man Logan, Sentinel Sentry, Silver Surfer, Thing, the Champion, or Venom. If you're going to have this kind of champion pool, which is, to put it delicately, mixed, you're going to need to have a better drop rate for a 6-star and a 5-star for $50. In fact, this is the kind of crystal opportunity that we should see the next stage of the legendary crystal. I don't know what you want to call it. We have had several drafts presented in the comment section in the past on videos. But today needs to be the kind of deal that you say for $50, we have a 20% shot at a 6-star and an 80% shot at a 5-star of this champion class. No $50 for 3 stars. No $50 even for 4 stars. Give us a chance as a community to guarantee a 5-star. If you spend $50 and you get that 5-star Groot, or you get that 5-star Diablo or Juggernaut or Loki, so be it. But if you spend $50 to get all those champions as 3 stars, and the only guaranteed value you get is not even 10% of a 6-star, and 3 level 3 revives, it's just a really, really bad offer. And it's a bad offer if the global economy is doing great. It's a terrible offer if the global economy is in a quite literal depression, which is what we're seeing every day, unfortunately, more and more as more jobs are lost in every country around the globe. And I just have to say, the GameStop bundle, if this is an F, which it is, the Brick Wall bundle is as well. The Brick Wall bundle at this point should be $10, and the GameStop bundle should be at the most $30, but ideally $20. $20 is the price point for a COVID world in May of 2020. Not $50. Like, again, maybe $30, maybe, but not $50. If you're going to charge $50, you got to make it the next iteration of the Legendary Crystal. Give everybody a guarantee of one of those champions, which there are still a lot of trash champions, as a 5-star, and a 20% chance as a 6-star. But until then, these offers are not worth your money at all, and they kind of just depress me, to be honest, to talk about, because Kabam still puts them out like it's a great idea to buy, and you're just going to get ripped off. And that's assuming you even get the items in your inbox, because lately I've also heard from people who purchased, say, like the doubloons, and then they went into their inbox, their credit card was charged, but the items never made it into their actual resources. They filed the help ticket, and Kabam, if you haven't done this before, consider yourself lucky, because I've had to do it before and it didn't work. Kabam asks you basically to give them all information, including, it feels like, your social security number and your dog's middle name. And then after you give them all the correct information, they say, yeah, unfortunately, we can't help you. That's what also has happened. When we talk about the game getting stale and devolving and having anti-player moves, one of those things was Kabam taking sole ownership over responses and in-game purchases. And I get why they had to do it. People were asking for thousands of dollars in refunds, and Kabam had little to no protection. But there has to be a way, when people have honest mistakes that the company made where they're getting screwed over on purchases, that they don't have to prove a 15-step process, and then at the end of the day, they still can't be held. There just has to be a better way. There has to. All right, YouTube. What do you think? The F offers for F customer service this morning with Kabam and Kabam Mike's response. It is quite fitting on this Friday, which stands for, first letter in Friday is F. So is the grade of these offers.